Welcome back to another video, guys. Shaney here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so thanks for everyone who watched the last video. Thanks for all the people that commented and the feedback. That was cool. Heaps of subscribers came from it, which I wasn't thinking was going to happen. And I had a lot of mates and just people I know say that they enjoyed that kind of video and to do more. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do one more real quick. This footage is old. Pardon me. I just wanted to give it justice. I wanted to bring this footage out to air so I could see the light of day, because I really feel like I butchered the footage up the first time. I know I did. And I didn't know how to edit then. I still don't know how to edit now. But I know this channel's got like 600 more subscribers since I put that footage up 10 months ago or whatever. So it's only right that I do it again and to tell the story about how it came to be, which is important because like us fishermen know that the story sometimes, all those little gritty, juicy bits, that's all flavour. And anyway, let's get into it. So the night before, it was the cod opening, or it just started. I was a bit late getting going. I wanted to go fishing, so I packed the car, got me rod. Mrs. bought me a Barra Raider, Shimano Barra Raider. I put my new 13 fishing reel on it. I had 50-pound braid with a 50-pound leader, just an improved, like a double Albright knot or whatever you call them. And I had started off fishing with a codger. I knew where I wanted to park my car. I also knew that I wanted to go straight to new water. I didn't want to fish anywhere that I'd fished before. I wanted to start the season off fresh. And I think that's a good thing too, is to plan, you know, get an idea of what part. Don't go out there and sort of half-cock, because that way you save time. You know what you got to do, get the job done, and it just makes it more seamless. So I literally did that, and I worked the exact plan. And it's just mind-blowing when I think about this. I remember skipping a heap of parts of water and going, nah, not happy with that. It's too skinny, it's too shallow, going around all these logs thinking, nah. And I changed lures and I put this guy on. I'd never used it before. I'd used these lures before off my mate Reese, but I bought this one. And anyway, I'd noticed a heap of big carp on the side of the banks that morning. The water quality was really bad. It was raining. It was really humid. It was a warm morning, and I was starting to lose interest. I was thinking, I've been out here 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm not feeling it. Haven't had a bump, like just nothing apart from the carp. And I've come to this new section of water that I really thought looked good. It was deeper, and there was a tree in the middle, and I was just throwing this lure around just to see the action basically. And I like to try and get them up under the bank or under the foliage, you know, under the trees, to try and bring any cod that's under there out. And what happened is, on my left, the GoPro had picked up this fish moving in the water before I knew it was there. When I watched it back on the video, I saw it going, damn, like just my... But anyway, as it came into my vision, I noticed it there, and I just thought, that is a huge carp. I never knew this was a cod. I thought, because the water was so dirty, all I could see was like a little bit of, it looked like an orangey tinge. And I just thought, oh yeah, big carp. I've sight casted carp before on the surface. I've had them hit surface lures and hook up. So what have I got to lose? So I put it in its path where it would meet the lure naturally, as opposed to casting straight at it and scaring it, or over the top of it and scaring it with the line. So naturally, a metre in front and a metre further than. So by the time you bring it out, if it's travelling downstream, they will just meet. As you see in the video, this cod, this beast, it was coming down. I don't know whether it was coming down because of the sound of this lure that was making all the natural sound. It could have been, but I think maybe it was Morley just going for its morning stroll, out to crack a fish, eat its brekkie and go back home. And it's just gone underneath the lure. You'll see it swim down and then just go boof and suck it down. And the sound on the video is the actual raw sound. It's not upscaled to make it sound like a grenade going off. I shit my pants. Like literally, I thought it was a carp up until it hooked up and it went to the snag, and then it presented. That's when I was like, oh my God, this is a metre cod. and I was like, righto, wake up, what are you doing? The hook was just pinned. I fought it for a few minutes, back to drag off, back to drag on, didn't know what I was doing. It's twice as big as any fish I've ever had in that system, and it was 10 times heavier than any other fish I've caught in that system. All I knew was I was by myself and I was in a lot of trouble. So I had these grips on me, which I'll never use again. Not interested in using them. I grabbed it by the lip. I felt for the fish. I didn't want to hurt it, but I pulled it up onto the bank just to get it safe, and then measured it, started to get my work done, thinking I want a photo. I'm going to put it back in the water, wash it, lift it up for the GoPro, and then release it. What happened was, as it was going back in the water, the lip grips pulled out of its lip. It spun on me, and I grabbed the fish by its tail and thought I'll jump in the water to try and grab the fish. And that's when I realised my phone was in my pocket. You'll see me trying to get my iPhone out of my pocket so I could get in the water, and the fish swam off. But the memory lives forever, and it's just mind-blowing. So many things come into my mind, like about the fact that I was laying in bed for 5 minutes, umming and ahhing about whether I was going to go fishing that morning. If I didn't go when I was going to get up, would it have been a missed opportunity? Would the fish not have been there when I was there? Possibly. So the understanding of just putting time in, getting out on the water, and just all the stars lining up and the planets and everything coming together for those moments to happen, it's just mind-blowing. It speaks volumes. But anyway, I'll drop the video. Watch it for yourself. Let me know what you reckon. If you want me to do a few more videos like this, I'm happy to. I won't lie, I'm out of content. I'm rerunning old content. COD season's over. I need to spend some much needed time with the family. The missus who makes it all possible for me to even do these videos. Let me get out and catch the fish. So closed season's good because the kids' sports are finished and I can get to put in that time and all that. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for lasting this long. Here's the video. Keep it real. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh yes. Lovely. You big boy. Oh. Ooh, come on, you good thing. Come on, don't pull the hook.
Yes! Sight casted a metre cod. Whew. So there we go. Metre cod. So she's coming in at about 1.12 meters. See you, mate. Oh. Hey, that's some shit. Wasn't quite the release I wanted. Powerful fish that size. Anyway, just landed 1.12 meters this morning. It's about 6:30. It's been raining. Haven't had a hit all morning. And then I just sight casted that from the other side of the river. I thought it was a carp actually, but when it hit, oh, speechless. Whew. Sorry about the release.